This is practice A for section 5.6. We're going to use the hinge theorem or its converse and properties of triangles to write and solve an inequality to describe a restriction on the value of x. That sounds complicated. Basically they want you to figure out what x could be. So in this number 14 you can definitely use the hinge theorem because you have two pairs of congruent sides. You know the angles in between. 70 is bigger than 65. So what does that mean about x when you compare it to 7? X better be bigger than 7. That's all you got to do. 15 is a little bit different because we don't just have an x, now we have an expression. But we do have two pairs of congruent sides and we do know the included angles. This angle is bigger than this angle, so this segment that's 12x minus 7 must be bigger than this one, 3x plus 2. Now that's just an inequality. It's going to behave just like an equation when you go to solve it. So I can say that 9x minus 7 is greater than 2. I can add 7 to both sides, and then I can divide by 9. X needs to be bigger than 1 in this case. Number 16, you and your friend are going shopping. You leave school and drive 10 miles due west on 26th Street. Then you drive 7 miles northwest on Raspberry Street to the grocery store. Your friend leaves school and drives 10 miles east on 26th Street. He then drives 7 miles southeast on Cascade Street to the movie store. Each of you has driven 17 miles. Which of you is farthest from the school? So we have two pairs of congruent sides. We have included angles. This angle is definitely bigger than this angle, so that means this segment is bigger than this segment. So who is further away? Your friend. Number 17, write the first statement for an indirect proof of this situation. In triangle MNO, if segment MP is perpendicular to segment NO, then segment MP is an altitude. So that's what we want to show. We're going to use this to show this. If you want to prove it indirectly, then the thing that you want to prove, you should assume that that's not true. So first thing is you should assume that segment MP is not an altitude. That's all they ask you to do, but then you would make some reasoning that would contradict this, which then means that it is an altitude.